Miss Carrie here from the Fairview Boys and Girls Club, and today I've got another super easy, super fun project for us to work on. So let's get started. So today's project is a little bit different from what we've been doing, and we are going to be making a reuse rainbow, meaning everything that we use in this project is things that would have gone into the trash or maybe into the recycling bin, just things we might have laying around our house, and we're gonna make a beautiful piece of art out of them. I've got some suggested items for our reuse rainbow, but you can use literally anything you want. The main parts you need is some paper or cardboard to use as your canvas, or something flat. You'll need some glue or tape to stick down your things, and you'll need some sort of something to glue down. What I've used is some cardboard, some paper, some store advertisements, just anything that you were just gonna throw away, you can take apart and put in this project. So, I'll show you mine, and then we will get started. Okay, so something to note about this project, you don't have to do a rainbow. That's what I chose to do. You can do pretty much anything with this kind of project. And I'm so excited to see what you guys come up with. But for mine, for my canvas, I've just used an old paper bag I had. It was just gonna go in the garbage can or in the recycle bin. It wasn't gonna get any more use. So I just took an old paper bag and cut it and then trimmed off the pieces that I didn't need, and it made this wonderful canvas for me to use. I also, just for my use, I had some string, so just some extra string, and so I cut a piece just to see where I wanted to have my colors. You don't have to do that, or you can draw it out with pencil or whatever you want. So this is just showing where I think I'm going to put my colors. Another thing I've used is all my cardboard and paper and stuff. You can see here, I sorted it by color. And you can see I've used all kinds of different materials. You got some more string in here. I just sorted it all by color so it would just be easier to use. And I've got my colors in each little container. You don't have to do that. Again, you don't even have to do a rainbow. Just make it your own. This is like one of the coolest projects that you can do because it's entirely up to you and you're helping to give new life to something that was just gonna be thrown away. So, all we're gonna do with these, and if you need to cut some stuff, if you need to tear paper, you can do it however you want. If you want all of your pieces to be the exact same shape and size, go for it. Mine are just all different shapes and sizes. You can see here, got some long pieces, some odd shaped pieces. It's whatever you want. So all we're gonna do is we're gonna take some glue. I just got some regular school glue, and we're just gonna put a little dot on our piece here. And this one's just a piece of cardboard. Just put a little dot, put a little extra since it's cardboard. And then we're gonna go to the top area of our rainbow, and I'm just gonna stick it kind of wherever. It doesn't have to be perfect. Press down a little bit, especially if it's cardboard, so it won't slide around. Something to note is that if you use something bigger, like maybe some plastic or something, you might need to use a little piece of tape on it as well. Or if you want to get really fancy, and if you're really careful, you can use some hot glue. I'm not going to do anything like that today because I don't have any plastic that I'm going to use at the moment. So we're just going to get started on this. Again, just put a little on here. I've got a long piece. I'm going to do some of each color just so you can see how it's getting started. And I may even keep these strings and add them into the project. This is just kind of giving me a general idea of where my colors are going to be. So let's get a piece of yellow. And as you can see, I've cut some fun things out as well that I can glue in. You can do whatever you want. Like, I think this one's a piece of cheese. Make this entirely your own. Ooh. Got our glue here. Again, just a little dot, little swirl. Just so you have an idea. You can use any shapes, sizes, colors. Yeah. And this is another piece of cardboard, so when you use that, just make sure you press it down for a few seconds so it stays. Got some blue over here. You can use pretty much anything you want. And if you want to add in some paint or some markers to go with this as well, go for it. I'm definitely going to be adding a few extra things when I'm done with this. It's just too cool not to add extra things. And then we've got some darker blue. That's what I'm calling my indigo. Gonna put this right down here. And you can have pieces overlapping, doing whatever. And I've got some purple over here. We got all kinds of things in the purple. You can use tissue paper. Whatever you want. Magazines are the coolest to use because a lot of them have so many pretty colors. So, as you can see, I've got this started. I'm going to do a little bit more of this, and then we'll come back and take a peek and see what we've got. Okay, so I've got mine about halfway done. I just wanted to show you kind of the outline of how it would look. Again, you can do yours any way you want. You don't even have to do a rainbow. This one is probably one of the easiest things to make entirely your own because no two things will look the same. Another thing I wanted to show you guys is also with reusing things, you can find letters and words and you can make a message. So we're just gonna look right over here. I'm gonna leave you with this quote. When it rains, look for the rainbows. When it's dark, look for the stars. I hope everyone enjoyed this project. It's probably one of my favorites that I've done, and I hope you give it a try. Let us know, and everyone stay safe and have a wonderful, wonderful day. Bye.